Welcome to Cinephiles. I am Dipali. Pinch me for all you want, because right now I am sitting with the two most versatile actors who I've grown up watching, and the fact that they're sitting here with me, it is difficult to digest. So to begin with, give us a little brief about the movie Family of Thakurganj that you've been a part of.
Hello everyone. Family of Thakurganj is a film of ours that is releasing on the 19th of July. It's directed by Manoj Jha, who's been the associate director with Tigmanshu Dhulia for the longest time. And Dilip Shukla has written the story. And it's about this one family in a fictitious place called Thakurganj, who have their own, kind of a conflict between some of them living life totally according to the law, and then there is a character which is played by me, which is totally lawless in whatever he does, but that doesn't make him a bad guy or whatever. And also a guy who's for the outside world like a very deadly guy, but when he comes home he's kind of really scared of his wife and mother and everything like that, the way things happen in real life. And a huge undercurrent of politics is there in the movie. In fact, it forms a very integral part of the film. Then also at the same time, if you watch the trailer, there is a flavor that the writer and the director have tried to give you.
Yes.
Apart from being realistic and having action and drama and emotion and everything and songs and everything in it, it also has a flavor of dark humor. Even in the most serious situation, a person is saying a dialogue which is getting a smile on your face or making you laugh. So that's the flavor that I tried to put throughout the film.
So sir,
it's not
Thakurganj, it is a fictitious place that you have tried to create. So इसका reference कहाँ से आता है? What is the imagination that goes behind creating this particular city?
The idea was basically कि एक कहानी है, इसको हमने ये कहानी एक हल्के से फ्लेवर के साथ आ रही है, ह्यूमर के साथ आ रही है, तो हम एक यूनिवर्सल फिल्म बना रहे हैं जो फैमिलीज भी जाके देखें, सारा कुछ हो. तो अब अगर इसका टाइटल सिर्फ ठाकुरगंज रख देते, so then it would have become like a slightly dark film.
Okay.
Or if it was a dark film, the title would have been Thakurganj. Family of Thakurganj has a little bit of flair to it, and especially when you show visuals like Rangbazi bani rehni chahiye, this, that and all, whatever. So it gives you a little bit of an attitude and some little bit of color to the whole feel of the movie. So I think that was the idea of having the title as Family of Thakurganj.
Okay. So sir, in the trailer, you're introduced as Raftar and you're introduced as Talwar. So what is the reason behind these terms? How are these terms connecting to your characters?
So, I mean, that he is on a roll. His character is on a roll. What you're talking about is a trailer. And that is actually not the part of the film writing. Yeah. It comes from the marketing. But I guess that what the marketing team must have understood, and it depicts his character, because it's a younger character. He's on a roll. He's on the move all the time. Talwar is which cuts.
Correct.
So my character Baba Bhandari is the negative force in the film.
Okay.
He's the villain of the film. He is a Bahubali politician, and the whole law is under him, but he himself doesn't follow the law.
Okay.
So it's the combination also in terms of the film, though trailer doesn't say that, but I can draw a parallel to that, and I can say that Raftar and Talwar actually were together. तो जितनी रफ्तार से तलवार चलेगी उतना ही कत्लेआम ज़्यादा होगा. So that is what I think is the thing.
Okay. So sir, the writer of this film, Dilip Shukla, he's written for scripts such as classical movies such as Dabang or Andaz Apna Apna. और इस movie का trailer, it starts with a punchline, ends with a punchline, apart from the tens of other dialogues that are there.
Correct.
So what do you have to say about the writing of this script?
So I think that also as actors, and I think that Jimmy will agree to that, when I heard the script, what fascinated me and what made me interested about this film was basically the basic story and the milieu, the characters, and the dialogue bazi. So dialogue bazi is a age old tradition in India.
Correct.
वो हमेशा से चला आ रहा है और आज तक हम लोग अब डायलॉग बाजी का एक फायदा होता है कि वो बरसों तक याद रहते हैं आपको. उसकी एक लाइन जो होती है, इट्स लाइक वन लाइनर्स which you remember for a long time.
Yeah.
So I in my career have not done films like that because they are very stylized films. But when they approached me first, I was surprised that why have they approached me for a film like this in which there are so many dialogue bazi. But then I thought that it might be an interesting idea that if I play it, I'm not going to play it the way others have played it.
All right.
Because I'll try and twist it towards a realistic zone. Then I asked that who are my co-actors, and then I came to know that Jimmy is there, Mahi is there, Pawan Malhotra is there, Manoj Pava is there, and a number of very good actors. So I said they all work in the realistic zone. So it might be a great idea to take this ornamented language and the actors who bring life to it in a very realistic fashion.
All right.
And that's what excited me about the film, I guess.
So the two of you have worked together. So it's not the first film you're doing together. There have been 2 or 3 movies apart from this. But the main, the full-fledged film that you're doing is this one. But the fact that you've seen transformation, you've seen him transforming from the one that the two of you started with. What is the difference that you see from the first movie to then this one? In the two of you.
So I would say, I
As
think we've done films together where we've not had any scenes together.
Correct.
Okay.
So अभी तो कहीं तो हम लोग अभी पता लग रहा है कि अच्छा आप भी थे उसमें.
Correct.
So it's like that. But this one we had proper scenes together, and we had a great time shooting for it, barring the fact that we were shooting in the peak of summers. I think everything else was fantastic. It was great.
So
If you can manage to laugh at 45 degrees, then there is something
that I can
really,
understand
really.
with the weather of Delhi itself. So, sir, apart from this, in one of the interviews that Mahi Gill had given, she had said that the two of you didn't have a lot of interaction, despite the fact that you had 4 to 5 films together. But then it's only during the promotions that the two of you used to connect and used to talk to each other. Despite everything, how is it, where is it that the chemistry is breeding at the end of the day?
See, what she's said is so very right that Saibibi Gangster Part 1 and 2, we didn't interact much. I mean, it was normal, cordial, interaction when you're working with somebody or whatever. उसके बाद आई थिंक साइबीबी गैंगस्टर 2 की प्रमोशन में और समथिंग लाइक दैट, आई थिंक वो थोड़ा सा फन एलिमेंट और एक बार वो सब शुरू हो जाता है, हंसना हंसाना, इनको बहुत अच्छा गाना आता है, ये होता है वो होता है, उसमें थोड़ी सी वो आइस ब्रेक हुई थी उस टाइप से एंड ऑल इन द थिंग. एंड देन आई थिंक वी डिड अ पंजाबी फिल्म टुगेदर. वहाँ पे भी थोड़ा बहुत, I mean, those her days of shoot were not that much and everything like that, but still, I mean, there was interaction that time. And so that is the reason why she said that. But anyways, that doesn't matter. I think the most important thing is जब आपने 1-2 फिल्में 3 फिल्में एक साथ कर ली होती हैं तो एक बड़ा अच्छा सा रैपो बन जाता है कि भाई ईज आ जाती है कि जब डायरेक्टर आपको कुछ समझाता है तो आपको उसका सुर जो है it becomes easier for you to get into that zone. Yeah.
So, sir, you've been a part of the Punjabi film industry, and you've also been a part of the Hindi film industry for more than 2 decades that you're part of the movies. So, what is the difference that you see in the two industries, and what do you think is the USP of each other that the other might lack?
The Punjabi industry is very new as of now, in the sense that
but
ever
it's really
since
evolving.
And it's evolving and more things are coming up and all that, whatever. But Bollywood has had its own journey, and from at least from the time that I went to Bombay, and I can say that I went there in 93, and 95 onwards I started shooting for Marches, and 96 it released. So even if you take me as a part of Bollywood from 96 onwards, then also I would say that there were few producers, very few television channels, what I mean. So it wasn't that easy to this thing. Today's date and time, there's so many reality shows, so many channels, so many corporates, so many producers, so many web series being made. There's so much of work today, and everything. So there's a huge difference between the two industries if you look at it like that.
So now that you've mentioned about web series, we are seeing a different transition that's happening. The actors who are apart from movies are also giving who are also exploring the digital space in terms of the web series that they are doing. What is your perspective about this?
Very nice. Even I'm reading
Would
a
you
lot
want
of.
to explore
also
this
reading,
part of
yeah,
the
I'm also reading a
film
lot
industry
of,
as well?
scripts.
You are already doing.
I'm already doing that.
Okay.
So there's my first web series I've done, which is called Verdict. It's based on a very famous case of Nanavati murder case, and I'm playing a character which is very interesting. Is Rusi Karanjia,
Okay.
the owner of Blitz from
Okay.
your fraternity.
All right.
So that's that. It's a very interesting space. It's a evolving this thing, and it's very nice.
So, sir, we've been talking about the fact that there have been a couple of interviews in which you and Mahigil had told that there were movies or there were scripts wherein your characters were stereotyped into a particular section. So, depending upon the movies that you've done before, say Adede Pyade that you did a while back, तो आपने एक इंटरव्यू में बताया था कि you'd been given a couple of scripts जिसमें आपको बोला गया था कि ये छोटा रोल है,
आई थिंक वो
ऐसा
सवाल
कुछ
अभी
है।
कुछ दिन पहले किसी ने पूछा था कि आप लोग इंडस्ट्री में टाइप कास्टिंग के बारे में क्या बोलना चाहते हैं, तो शी सेड कि उनको जैसा उन्होंने जब देवड़ी की थी तो उसके बाद वैसे ही रोल आने लग गए, and they wanted her to portray always in every film bold kind of characters. तो मैंने ये बोला था कि ये तो बड़ी सिंपल सी चीज़ है, ये एक जाहिर सी बात है कि जब आपने कोई एक फिल्म की जिसमें आपने पुलिस ऑफिसर का रोल किया और वो फिल्म की कहानी चल जाती है तो फिर उसके बाद आपको पुलिस ऑफिसर के ही रोल आने लग जाते हैं, आपके ऊपर है कि आप क्या उठाओगे क्या ना करोगे।
But then there also comes an angle of
टाइप
access.
कास्टिंग का तो जो है वो तो सालों से चलता चला आ रहा है ना, until and unless वो आप एक डिफरेंट
What you just said, that the angle of acceptance. Would you read the same news every day because it was accepted first day?
Exactly not.
No. Every day you read new news, no? Fine. We do the same. Acceptance is a fear which people put in you.
That is right.
You know? People out there accept everything. You do it right, you do it good. That's all they need. I have no issues with reputation.
Yeah.
I have no issues. My point is, whatever you do, please do it right, please do it good, please do it passionately, and please do it interestingly.
Okay. So you've come from theatre to then this film industry, and you're still a part of the theatre portion.
Yeah.
So how's the journey been from then to now?
Journey has been great, and I don't see. I left theatre when I came to industry in 1993. Achha, I realized that we have another similarity. We are not only born in Gorakhpur, but also you came in 1993 and I came in 1993.
Wow.
So from 1993, when I came to Bombay till 2011, which is almost what, 18 years? I left theatre for 18 years because I was so busy in this thing. But in 2011, when I went on stage, I swear to God, I didn't feel that there was a 18-year difference. I felt that I did a play yesterday and I'm doing it today. So for me, it has never changed.
Okay.
And both the mediums are great. They have their own highs, they have their own this thing. I don't differentiate between them. I do both of them. It's as simple as that.
So for aspiring actors who want to come into this industry, do you suggest them to be a part of theatre?
I suggest them to be a part of theatre for another reason. There is no guarantee that you will be a wonderful actor if you go to theatre. Or it's not that if you don't go to theatre, you cannot be a great actor. It's not the point. The point is, theatre gives you a kind of an institution. It gives you a chance. Because theatre में जाके आपको set भी खुद बनाना पड़ता है, लाइटिंग भी खुद करनी पड़ती है, मेकअप भी खुद करना पड़ता है, कभी छोटा रोल करना पड़ता है, कभी बड़ा रोल करना पड़ता है, लिखना भी पड़ता है, सारी चीज़ें करनी। So that is the best time to polish your art.
Okay.
So I suggest people that instead of just going like a horse and becoming an actor, you will get a sense of acting more if you do everything.
All right.
Because as an actor, you are not just acting. You're also a writer. You're also a director. You're also the cinematographer, because you have the sense of that image which can create the drama. So that's why I say that.
Okay. So, sir, you've been a part, the both of you have been a part of the genre of comedy, drama, thriller. Sir, किसी actor के लिए कोई और छोड़ा अपने genre? इसके बाद, what is the next thing that you're looking up for? What is the new thing that is like, अच्छा अब ये script में ये, this is something new that I'm looking forward to, और अब ये मेरे को करनी. What is the next thing that you look for in a character?
ऐसे तो कुछ बता नहीं सकते. I think जब आती है चीज़ तभी पता लगता है कि this is something new यार. I think I have not tried it. मेरे को बड़ा interesting लगा. कहानी भी interesting है. That you only get to know once you're reading a script or once somebody comes up to you with an idea.
Okay.
Suddenly दिमाग में नहीं चल रहा होता है कि you know I'm looking for something different. नहीं. I don't think it happens like that. I don't think it's that easy. I think so many times 6 महीने तक कुछ ऐसा नहीं आता है. अचानक से कोई एक ऐसी स्क्रिप्ट आ जाती है जो आप पढ़ते हो और आप बोलते हो यार ये तो बड़ा मज़ा आने वाला है इसको करने में. I think it's something different also. I think इसको मज़ा आएगा बनाने में. Feel अच्छी आ रही है, character अच्छा है. तो I think those things only happen when they come to you.
So this movie, Family of Thakurganj, when you read the script, was it like?
No, first the writer came, Dilip bhai came and narrated the story to me.
Okay.
And he said that this is the kind of a feel this film is going to have.
Okay.
This is the family. This is a place. Thakurganj. This is going to happen. It's going to have songs, it's going to have action, Manoj will be directing it, it's going to be a nice mix of this plus, very real kind of space and everything like that. So I said, somebody is trying to do something interesting in that zone and all that, whatever. So I said yes. And then finally the script was, the whole screenplay and everything was written, and then it came to us, then we read it and everything like that. So, yeah.
All the very best for your movie. It's releasing on the 19th of July to watch.
Please, thank you so much. Thank you.